Okay, here we go with compound interest part 2. Now, in the last video, we were looking at annual interest, meaning we are compounding one time per year. In this video, we're going to look at what happens if you compound your interest more than once in 1 year. So, let's start off with the same premise. Let's say you have $500 to invest, and you're looking at 2.4% annual interest. But instead of compounding it once a year, we're going to compound it 2 times a year. Compounded twice a year, biannually. So here's how we set that up. We're still going to have our 500 as our principal. We are still going to have 1 plus whatever our rate is, that 1 representing growth, that 1 representing 100%, and also the little bit that we're compounding. Now, since we're compounding twice a year, we're going to take our 2.4% interest rate, or rather our 0.024, and we're going to divide it by 2. So we're only going to get 0.012% or 0.012 added on each time we compound, but we're going to compound twice as often. So we're going to say 2t. Now I use t for time rather than x. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. So that's going to be 500 times 1.012 to the 2t. And now let's say I want to find out how much I have after 10 years. So in my calculator, what I'm going to write is, and remember this is our work from last time, in my calculator I'm going to write 500 times 1.012. Notice our rate is less, but it's going to compound 20 times in 10 years because it's compounding twice a year. And what we get is, look at that, it's just a tiny bit more, $1 more, 634.72. Well, that's nice, right? I like more money. But compounding twice a year, did you guys know that's kind of rare? What if we did the same problem, same premise, $500, 2.4% annual interest, but this time, instead of compounding twice a year, what if we compounded monthly? What do you think is going to happen? We're compounding more often, but our rate is going to be a little bit less. So we're going to have our 500 times 1 plus 0.024. But this time we're going to divide it by, how many months are in a year? 12. And we're going to take it to the 12t. And if we want to if we're still interested in doing 10 years, because then that'll provide some interesting comparisons, let's check out what happens. So I'm going to have 500 times 1 point. Now we can do this math in our heads, right? 12 goes into 24 2 times, so this will be 0.002. But we're going to take it to the 12 times 10, 120. So let's see, we should have more money than 634.72. Let's see if that bears out. 500 times 1.002 to the 120. Ooh, $635.47. Hey now, watch out, big spender. All right, so this is still more than this. Yay. Maybe even put some dollar signs there. So that's great, great news. But did you know that you can compound more than monthly? You could compound daily. You could compound every second, and you could compound interest continuously, just constantly. Now, you're never going to run into a savings account that has continuous interest, continuous compound interest, but you know what does? Credit cards. So you'll learn more about that on your next lesson, tomorrow's lesson, but just let that sit with you for a minute and I'll post your assignment underneath. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Love you tons. Bye.